People in San Diego have been inundated with commercials and flyers about the race for mayor, and most of them have come from groups not affiliated with the official campaigns. ABC 10 News reporter Jared Aarons went in depth to find out where that money comes from and what it means for this election.
City law limits how much a person or company can donate to any individual campaign during an election season. So anybody who wants to donate more has to go through what's called a campaign committee, independent groups set up to raise money for issues or candidates. Typically, it's those committees that are spending big money on ads.
For better or for worse, right, is money is necessary to run a campaign, right? It's necessary to convince people to vote for your particular candidate.
SDSU political science lecturer Stephen Goggins says money talks in politics, if you know how to listen.
It can be quite confusing for voters, right? Because it's just another layer of kind of opaqueness on top of the process.
To cut through the confusion, Goggins says it's important to look at who pays for political ads, usually in the fine print or at the end of a commercial.
Todd, Gloria for mayor.
Barbary for mayor.
If it doesn't say it's paid for by the campaign, it comes from one of the committees. In the case of the mayor's race between Todd, Gloria and Barbary, those committees have brought in big bucks. 5 committees formed to support Gloria's campaign, raising just over $1.7 million. Only one committee is listed for Bree, raising $383,000.
These committees are crafted to make kind of them sound as trustworthy as possible, right, and everything else like that. And so making sure you do your due diligence and making sure the information is accurate is always a good step.
The city's campaign ethics website lists all the official committees and all their major donors. Goggins says that information can give clues on where a candidate stands. For instance, labor unions make up the biggest chunk of the money going to committees supporting Gloria, more than $550,000. That includes $250,000 from the Municipal Employees Association. Other big donors to Gloria committees include vacation rental companies and the San Diego Chamber of Commerce. For the committee supporting Bree, the largest donor is the General Contractors Political Action Committee at $75,000. Most of the remaining money comes from individual people or businesses. Bree says her lack of big donations means she'll be more independent if she's elected.
The special interests in this town are afraid of an independent woman who has made it clear that she's going to demand accountability and transparency at City Hall.
Gloria says the amount of committees supporting his campaign is a sign that he can build coalitions and work with diverse groups.
Some of the folks supporting my mayoral campaign have opposed me in the past, recognizing that I don't always vote with them. We're not always in agreement. But from where I sit, that's not a bad thing.
But Goggins says the committee system for campaign finance takes some of the control away from the candidates, often letting outside groups dictate the message and how negative an election can get. Goggins says all a candidate can do is state their position as clearly as possible.
Right. They can speak out, of course, on behalf of kind of the position they want to take or kind of denouncing these particular things. But it's a trend we're seeing not just kind of the local level, but the national level as well.
For voters, it means more work to look behind the ads and find the meaning behind the money. Jared Aarons, ABC 10 News.
And if you'd like to look up more information about who is donating to which candidate, we have put links to the city and state campaign finance websites at 10news.com. And our website is also your source for complete election coverage. You can find information about the candidates, propositions, and issues that matter to you. Just click on the Election 2020 at the top of the homepage.